It's time for Monett High School sports on MHSCubs.com. Tonight's game is sponsored by Vaughn Dirtworks, ASI Architectural Systems Incorporated, Nestle Road and Roberts, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Davis & Son, Bass Equipment, Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau, 3D Corporate Solutions, Lawrence County Record, Marionville Power Sports, First State Bank, Circle M Meats, Bennett Wormington Funeral Home, EFCO, Stay Clear, Wild Wild Lights, Shane's Heating and Air, Grand Tire, Jimmy Mitchell Motors, Coast to Coast, Tyson Foods, Scott Smith Farmers Insurance, Play Power, Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, Price Cutter, the CPA Group, Wintech, Randall Mosry and Randall, Andy Brandt Shelter Insurance, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, Quick Draw Gun, Morton Buildings, Buchanan Funeral Home, Great Dave's Coffee, Crown Double K Realty, Monett Mufflers and More, K's Floral Affair and Gardens, High Five Sports Grill, Jack Henry, Jim Bass Electric and Refrigeration, Jamie Lenz, Joe's Tree Service, Home Shield Pest Control, The Washery Laundromats, Sonic Drive-In, Danae's Virtual Desk, Rollo Insurance, Schreiber Foods, Lili Asian Buffet and Dining, Cox Health, Monett Athletic Booster Club, Remax Properties, Blouse Family Dentistry, Windmill Ridge Golf Course, Prime Cut, Jim Haston, Edward Jones, Tombstone Solutions, Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, and K Concrete. Now celebrating his 40th year of sports play-by-play broadcasting, here is Missouri Sports Hall of Fame broadcaster Mike McClure.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Monett High School. This is Mike McClure. Welcome to today's girls' high school basketball game between the Mount Vernon Lady Mountaineers and the Monett Lady Cubs. It is a Big 8 Conference matchup this afternoon. Mount Vernon a record of 4-6 under the guidance of head coach Dusty Killingsworth, back for his second season. Monett an overall record of 5-5. They're 1-0 in conference play. Monett coached by Josh Klein in his fifth season. Monett getting a road conference win over Seneca earlier this week. Mount Vernon has not played since the pink and white tournament where they lost to Norwood and Thayer. We'll come back and start our pregame visit with Monett basketball coach Josh Klein in a minute. You're listening to Big 8 Conference Basketball on MHSCubs.com.
Vaughn Dirtworks, family owned and operated since 1959, is the leader in southwest Missouri in excavation work, including dozer work and hauling. They salute the area student athletes. We appreciate the extra effort to excel in both academics and athletics. Best wishes for a successful season from everyone at Vaughn Dirtworks, north of Monett on Highway H. Call 417-235-7700.
Architectural Systems Incorporated's mission is to serve as a full-service partner to our customers in the commercial construction industry. We will continually strive to improve, meet, or exceed our commitment to provide the highest quality products and on-time delivery. Our goal is to be your single source for everything from engineering to finished product. ASI is expanding. Apply online at asi-mo.com/careers. ASI is an equal opportunity employer.
Construction is underway at the current office building of Nestle Road and Roberts Optometrists, a member of Vision Source at 5th and Cleveland in Monett. We are excited to announce our building renovation is in progress. Please pardon our mess while we remodel. When the renovation is complete in early 2025, the name of our clinic will change to Roberts Family Eye Care. What won't change is our promise to bring you superior personalized optometry services. Call 417-235-5250.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply carries a complete line of farm and home supplies, including clothing, electrical, plumbing, lawn and garden, outdoor power equipment, tools, truck accessories, pet supplies, cattle handling equipment, farm fencing, toys, and much more. You'll find your service outstanding whether your needs are for home or acreage in the country. Family owned and operated since 1971, Race Brothers features 3 locations, including Springfield, Carthage, and South Highway 37 in Monett. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Monett Lady Cup basketball sponsored in part by Vaughn Dirtworks, hauling and excavation work since 1959. ASI Architectural Systems Incorporated, locations in Monett, Aurora, and Granby, now hiring at all 3 locations. Nestle Road and Roberts Optometrists, they have 3 convenient locations, Monett, Mount Vernon, and Shell Knob. A reminder, the Monett location temporarily closed while they work on their building expansion and building renovation. It'll be open up soon to help your family eye care needs. And Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, family owned since 1971. You'll like the way they do business. Tell a friend. As we start our pregame visit with Josh Klein, Monett and Mount Vernon, the Lady Cubs getting a really nice road win at Seneca, and that was a good way to start conference play.
Yeah, it's always good to get a conference win, especially the first one on the road. It's a good feeling coming out of that, and we're excited for tonight.
What did you get to see when you watched the game film on Seneca?
On Seneca, I think we kind of come out a little sluggish, but I think the big thing, we just didn't hit shots in the first quarter. We had some good shots outside, and I think we can be a little more patient and play a little bit better inside out. But I think overall it was a pretty good night for us.
Yeah, were you anticipating that much zone defense out of Seneca?
Yeah, I think they play a lot of zone. I think he went man there late, but yeah, right now I haven't seen a lot of man out of them, which will be opposite of tonight, I think, from what I've seen.
This is a little strange. Obviously, we had to move the start time up to 4 o'clock because of the snow that is coming. Just got to get your kids' mindset ready to go here at 4 rather than, say, 5:30 or 7.
Yeah, both teams have to play with the changes. So, it's not perfect, but we get to play basketball today. So that's the most important thing. And like you said, we got to try to get out, come out and just be ready and not, come out and get down early because we're sluggish.
Right. We'll continue our pregame visit with Josh Klein in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
Established in 1978, Davis & Son has become a well-known and respected name in the plumbing, heating, and air service industry. We built a reputation for excellence that stands the test of time. Since 2023, under new ownership, we've continued to expand our offerings, providing year-round comfort solutions for homes, commercial spaces, and industrial facilities throughout Southwest Missouri. For plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, call Davis & Son at 417-235-6688.
Founded in 1961, Bass Equipment provides the world's most complete line of rabbit and small animal equipment. For over 60 years, Bass Equipment continues to be the most experienced and knowledgeable manufacturer in the industry. Visit their website, bassequipment.com, or call 235-7557. Bass Equipment proudly manufactures their products at 607 17th Street in Monett.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
See Lance Metlock, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent in Monett. And if you're in Missouri, he's got you covered.
Founded in 2002, 3D Corporate Solutions at 601 North 13th Street in Monett is one of the nation's leading providers of pet food ingredients. At the core of our business is a value-added, all-encompassing package not available anywhere else in the industry. Our partners choose us time and again because we resourcefully offer them a comprehensive array of products and services. Our team's professional experience allows 3D Corporate Solutions to create, produce, and manage all aspects of pet food ingredients for each unique partner's specific needs.
Monett Lady Cub basketball sponsored in part by Davis & Son for plumbing, electrical, heating, and air. Call them at 417-235-6688. Bass Equipment at 607 17th Street for rabbit and small animal equipment. Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau at 100 Chapel Drive. If you're in Missouri, he's got you covered. And 3D Corporate Solutions, a leading provider of pet food ingredients. We continue our pregame visit with Josh Klein, Monett, and Mount Vernon. The Lady Mountaineers coming in at 4-6. Give me a scouting report on Dusty's ball club.
Defensively, not that they can't play zone. They've played zone before last year, but I think they're going to play a lot of man, and I think they're going to, on makes, I think they're going to get up and try to deny us and cause some havoc. And they got a really quick ball club, and they play really well together. They're 4-6, but they've played a very tough schedule. And, they've had a couple games where it got away from them, but they've played several competitive games in those losses to some tough schools. So, we know it's going to be a tough night, and Cheyenne Bieber is one of the best players in the conference. Even if she's not scoring, everything's going to go through her. She's their best passer. You have to stop her and don't let her dominate the game. Besides her, they love to shoot threes. I statted out a few games. I know their Forsyth game, they shot more threes than twos. I think they shot 29 threes. They didn't make many that night, but that's what's kind of scary about them. They're capable of making some shots. So we're okay with them shooting, but we got to at least try to contest the people that we think can get hot out there and not let them just shoot wide open stuff.
Probably Tegan Hoover, Aubrey Biddle with their size to try to match up against your size, especially Meredith Merriman. What do you expect out of their post players today?
Yeah, those two you mentioned are very athletic, very quick. The Biddle girl runs the floor very well, and they try to. Bieber gets a rebound. She's looking to baseball pass it up the floor to her. Hoover, I don't think she might not score a whole lot with her back to the basket, but she's a rebounder, put back type girl. And defensively, I think one of them will probably guard Meredith, and the other one I would assume might guard Hallie. They had the Schubert girl too, who's not as tall, but she's very strong in there, and she's tough as well.
Yeah. Appreciate the visit. Good luck tonight.
All right, thanks, Mike.
That's Monett basketball coach Josh Klein. We'll come back and take a look at the starting lineups in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
Bigger is Better, Lawrence County Record and Continuing the Monett Times is the new title of the weekly newspaper that now covers Berry County and Lawrence County. The advertisers, new readers, and original readers alike see the value in the merged product and its wealth of information. Subscription options include print edition, online edition, or both. Lawrence County Record can also handle your printing needs. Call 417-466-2185 or stop by 312 South Hickory Street in Mount Vernon or go online, lawrencecountyrecord.com.
If the American dream of homeownership is your dream too, it can become a reality with realistic goals, sound advice, careful planning, and a clear understanding of the costs involved. First State Bank's experienced mortgage lenders are available every day to answer your questions and guide you through this process and keep you informed before and after you've completed the mortgage closing. Need help planning your new home purchase? Contact First State Bank with locations in Purdy, Monett, Pierce City, and Cassville. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Circle M Meats, our mission is to provide and produce premium quality, sustainably sourced meats. We use our state-of-the-art dry aging facility to enrich the meat's natural flavor and elevate your dining experience. Circle M Meats offers excellent cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and wild-caught seafood. We offer the largest and finest assortment of dry-aged steaks in Missouri. Stop by 602 North 17th Street, across from Monett High School, or shop online, circlemmeats.com.
Bennett Wormington Funeral Home was established in 1946 on the foundation of personal, professional, and compassionate service to Monett and the surrounding communities. The mission of Bennett Wormington Funeral Home is to provide the highest quality of care to the families they serve. They are always available to sit down and discuss any needs you may have. Call 235-3141 or stop by Bennett Wormington Funeral Home at 216 2nd Street in Monett.
Big 8 Conference basketball on MHSCubs.com, sponsored in part by Lawrence County Record, print edition or online edition, the best of both worlds. Print subscription start at just $33 for a year. First State Bank, ask for Casasa checking, earn high interest, get cash back. Circle M Meats, you can taste the difference, 602 North 17th Street. Their phone number, 417-405-1112. Missouri's largest selection of dry-aged steaks, big selection as well as chicken, pork, seafood, including some delicious salmon, all there at Circle M Meats. And Bennett Wormington Funeral Home, Rick Wormington and his staff at 216 2nd Street. Mike McClure back at Monett High School. It's a condensed super night. Had to start a couple hours early, about an hour and a half early. Can tip it off here at 4 o'clock because of the impending snow that is coming. Anywhere between 3 and 5 inches is what the latest forecast is for Berry and Lawrence County. So hopefully the road crews can again do a good job of getting the streets cleaned overnight, and we'll see about any possible school cancellations overnight as well. Let's give you the starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Mount Vernon Lady Mountaineers, coming in at 4-6. It is their Big 8 Conference opener. They were scheduled to play Nevada on Monday. That game has been postponed, and as of now, they're talking about making that a super night in late February. On February 27th was going to be a game against Clever. They had to move it because Clever did not stay a Class 4 team. They moved to a Class 3 team, and the Class 3 districts are that week. So we will keep you updated on all that going on as well. So as of now, for Mount Vernon, the starting five for Dusty Killingsworth, the guards: Aubrey Rogerson, a 5'6" senior; Cheyenne Bieber, a 5'8" senior; Aubrey Biddle, a 5'10" senior; Tegan Hoover, a 5'11" senior; and Emmy Schubert, a 5'8" sophomore. Rogerson, Bieber, Biddle, Hoover, and Schubert for Mount Vernon. Starting lineup for the Monett Lady Cubs tonight for head coach Josh Klein, who is a Mount Vernon High School graduate. He will go with this starting five as we kind of double check. He gave us one starting lineup, and it kind of depends on an ankle injury to Callie Honesy whether she will be able to go or not. We will assume she will be able to go, and we'll give you that starting lineup for Monett. Guards are Kylie Wilson, 5'7" junior, averaging 12 points. Abby Inman, 5'8" senior, averaging 7 points. And Callie Honesy, a 5'7" junior, who averages 6 points. The forwards, Hallie Shane, 5'8" senior, averaging 11 points and right at 10 rebounds. And the other forward is Meredith Merriman, a 5'10" junior, averaging 13 points. If Honesy is not able to go on that ankle, then Vayla Smith will start in her place. She's a 5'5" senior. So for now, Kylie Wilson, Inman, Shane, Honesy, and Merriman. Officiating crew this afternoon: Mike Vining, Chris Melson, and Jody Cavness. Our countdown to tip-off continues in a minute.
As part of Apogee's architectural framing systems, the EFCO brand is excited for new opportunities to build on its commitments to technology, innovation, and total satisfaction by keeping pace with the evolving needs of its customers. We want you to be a part of our team in the Monett manufacturing facility. Apply online, efcocorp.com/aboutus/careers. Apogee's architectural framing systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Keep your property looking new with professional exterior cleaning services from Stay Clear. Need your windows cleaned? Do you need help with soft washing services? From roofs to driveways, Stay Clear is your preferred expert. They also offer professional pressure washing services that are sure to make your property shine. We are here to make your home or business look its best. See our 5-star reviews on Facebook. For your free estimate, call 417-669-5107 or go online to stayclearllc.com.
Take the guesswork out when you're looking to replace your HVAC system or looking to install your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning system for new residential or commercial construction. Hire the professionals at Shane's Heating and Air, family owned and operated since 1946. They specialize in geothermal and conventional HVAC systems. They feature Trane products for conventional systems and Bosch for ground source systems. Call Shane's Heating and Air, 417-235-6183. In business for over 75 years.
Don't drive with worn-out tires. Grand Tire has 4 convenient locations, including Joplin, Aurora, Cassville, and 408 East Commercial on Highway 37 in Pierce City. Grand Tire offers quality car, truck, light truck, and farm tires at competitive prices with fast, friendly service. For longer-lasting tires, remember to check the tire pressure frequently, inspect the tread depth, check for uneven tire wear, and regularly rotate your tires. For one of the area's largest selection of tires, stop in today at Grand Tire.
Monett Lady Cub basketball sponsored in part by EFCO. For over 70 years, the EFCO brand has provided premium architectural aluminum windows, curtain wall, storefront, and entrance systems to the commercial construction market. Come work in the Monett manufacturing facility. Stay clear, 417-669-5107 for outstanding exterior cleaning services. Shane's Heating and Air, 3 generations serving your heating and air needs since 1946. Give Marcus and Sandra a call at 417-235-6183. And Grand Tire locations in Pierce City, Cassville, Aurora, and Joplin. Grand Tire reminding you, don't drive with worn-out tires. Following our coverage of this varsity girls basketball game, we will have the varsity boys game between Mount Vernon and Monett. And again, if you're here watching or listening on either MHSCubs.com or the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live, there will be separate broadcast links you will need to click on. So we'll end our girls broadcast and then move over to the Mount Vernon versus boys broadcast link on, again, both MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel. So keep you updated on that as we get closer to the end of this matchup tonight. Crowd still filing into the Monett High School gym with this early 4 o'clock start, and we will come back with the opening tap in a minute on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live.
For 50 years at Jimmy Mitchell Motors, my family has been dedicated to making our customers the best deal. We work to combine a low price with a great selection of quality vehicles and top-rated customer service to give you the best buying experience. Our focus is to make sure you're satisfied with your purchase. That's what kept us in business for 50 years, and we're committed to continuing on that tradition. At Jimmy Mitchell Motors, we're serious when we say nobody beats our deal.
Coast to Coast is proud to carry Steel equipment, and we're proud that much of Steel's legendary gasoline-powered outdoor equipment from trimmers to chainsaws is built right here in America, working as hard as you do to get the job done. Coast to Coast, 500 South Kyler in Monett. A majority of Steel gasoline-powered units sold in the United States are built in the United States from domestic and foreign parts and components.
At Tyson Foods, we embrace the diversity of our team members, customers, stakeholders, and consumers, their unique backgrounds, experiences, thoughts, and talents. Everyone is valued and appreciated for their distinct contributions. Our team members' health and wellness is very important to us. We believe in helping our team members thrive inside and outside of the workplace. Check out TysonFoodsCareers.com. Tyson Foods Monett is an equal opportunity employer.
When you're dealing with life's ups and downs, it helps to know the ins and outs of insurance. At Farmers Insurance, the Scott Smith Agency, we offer a wide range of home, auto, life, and commercial insurance policies to help meet your specific needs. Call Scott at 417-737-7444 or stop by 103 East Cleveland in Monett and let him put a policy in place for you to be covered for life's most unexpected moments. Don't forget to ask about the Jack Henry and Cox Health discounts.
Families that play together stay together. At Play Power, we're a family of brands dedicated to enabling people of all ages to experience the power of play. Together, we're a world leader in producing premier recreation equipment, from commercial playgrounds to floating boat docks. We believe in providing fun, safe play solutions to our customers. Join us at Play Power on Highway 60 in Monett. Go to playpower.com, click on Careers to see the current career job listings. Play Power is an equal opportunity employer.
Find your freedom, leave the banking to us. When you bank with Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, we want you to spend more time doing what you love and less time worrying about your day-to-day banking. From our free mobile banking app to local helpful personal banking representatives, Freedom Bank strives to exceed your expectations of a hassle-free local banking experience. Banking on freedom for generations to come. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Shop from the comfort of your own home and let us do the grocery shopping for you. Price Cutter, curbside, local, fast, fresh. Price Cutter makes your life easier with convenient and easy online and phone-in grocery shopping. Order online, by phone, or download our app, Shop Price Cutter. Fill your order, reserve your time slot, pay online. Goodbye shopping cart. Hello convenience. Price Cutter, keeping it local since 1967.
Monett Lady Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you by Jimmy Mitchell Motors, 555 South Elliott in Aurora. Shop online 24/7, JimmyMitchell.com. Coast to coast at 500 South Kyler. Tyson Foods, check out the website TysonFoodsCareers.com if you would like to go to work for a Fortune 500 company. And Scott Smith, Farmers Insurance at 103 Cleveland. Monett in the white, Mount Vernon in the dark green jerseys tonight as we look on across from the team benches. Mount Vernon will go from right to left, Monett from left to right. Mount Vernon controls the opening tap. Monett quickly back in a 2-3 zone defense as the Lady Mountaineers working on the right side. Here's a three that's up and no good. And a possession out of bounds back to Monett. Again, Aubrey Rogerson, Cheyenne Bieber, Audrey Biddle, Tegan Hoover, and Emmy Schubert, the starters for Mount Vernon. As we look out on the floor, Callie Honesy will indeed try to overcome that ankle injury. Gets the start along with Meredith Merriman, Hallie Shane, Abby Inman, and Kylie Wilson. With the basketball, it's the Monett Lady Cubs. On the right side, this is Meredith Merriman. Feed in the low post to Shane. Puts it up and in.
Basket by Shane!
Hallie Shane averaging 11 points per ball game. Monett the early 2-0 lead. Mount Vernon fires up a long-range jumper. That's a miss by Shane. Offensive rebound. They kick it back out on the wing. This is a baseline drive by Audrey Biddle. Move inside by Rogerson. That's a miss. Rebound to Monett. That last miss was by Hoover, not Rogerson. Mount Vernon numbers a little tough to pick up. A steal by Mount Vernon. Bieber at the other end, whistle, and a contact underneath the basket. This will be a blocking foul on Monett. And that'll go on Kylie Wilson, her first. Team's first. It'll be Mount Vernon to inbound. 3 in the air, left wing Bieber, bounces off the rim. Offensive rebound inside, that is Schubert, puts it up and in.
Basket by Schubert.
Amy Schubert, a 5'8" sophomore, her first 2 points to tie the game at 2. 3 in the air by Hohensee, no good. Mount Vernon the rebound, pulled in underneath by Isabel Cloud. 2-2 tie, 90 seconds into the first quarter. Open 3 for Biddle, rattles out. Offensive rebound Hoover, follow shot good. We mentioned the size of Tegan Hoover inside at 5'11". 4 straight from Mount Vernon. They have their first lead at 4-2. 6:10 to go in the first quarter here in Monett. Lady Cubs on the drive, a whistle foul call by referee Chris Melson. And this will go on Mount Vernon.
Number 22, Isabel Cloud.
Goes on Isabel Cloud, her first. Cloud started, by the way, in place of Rogerson. Now Monett to inbound. Shane inside the right block. Back out to Abby Inman for 3. No good. Defensive rebound by Mount Vernon and a pushing foul called against Monett. Good rebound by Bieber.
Monett foul on number 21, Callie Hohensee.
Mike Vining with the foul call. This will go on Callie Hohensee. It's her first. Team foul number 2 on Monett. 4-2 lead for Mount Vernon. 2 minutes, 2 seconds into the first quarter. Left wing, Bieber, left foul line extended, top of the circle, Schubert. Monett stays in the 2-3 zone. Schubert tied up by Merriman. Possession arrow to Monett.
Possession arrow, Monett.
Mount Vernon will drop back and see if they go zone or go back man to man. Looks like they'll go in a man. Here's Wilson inside Merriman. Tough catch, puts the shot up and in. She didn't have a whole lot of room on the right baseline, but snuck through to tie the game at 4. Missed by Mount Vernon. Rebound by the Lady Cubs by Abby Inman. Shane losing the basketball. There's a steal by Mount Vernon at half court. There goes Bieber, driving hard to the basket, banks it in. Bieber with 2. 3 different Mount Vernon players have scored here in the first 3 minutes. It's a 6-4 lead for the Lady Mountaineers. 4:47 to go first quarter. Shane from the left block, missed it. Merriman nearly had the offensive rebound, but knocked away and picked up by Tegan Hoover. High post, Emmy Schubert. Schubert a couple of dribbles, feeds it on the baseline. The jumper by Bieber, no good. Rebound by Inman, and a foul inside on Mount Vernon. And this will go on Isabel Cloud. That's quickly her second. Bayla Smith in for Monett, a 5'5" senior, along with Finley Wilson, a 5'7" sophomore.
Also checking in for the Lady Cubs, number 4, Finley Wilson. Checking into the game for the Lady Mountaineers, number 5, Aubrey Rogerson.
Aubrey Rogerson now in for Mount Vernon, replacing Cloud, who sits down with a 2 foul. 6-4 lead for Mount Vernon. Foul out front on Monett.
Mount Vernon foul on number 10, Cheyenne Bieber.
This will go on Cheyenne Bieber. Her first, team foul number 3 on Mount Vernon. Monett inbound right in front of the Mount Vernon bench. Inman looking, gets it to Vayla Smith, comes right back to Abby Inman, who appeared in 27 games last year. Here's a drive and a layup for Merriman. Meredith Merriman with 4 points. So far we've had ties at 2-4 and now 6, halfway through the first quarter. Big 8 Conference basketball from Monett tonight. Again, the varsity boys will come up after this one. On the baseline, Schubert rather. Plays catch with Rogerson, now coming off the screen. Here is Bieber, a deep 3 is up, no good, off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound, Biddle drives to the basket, missed it but is fouled. Foul will go on Hallie Shane, her first.
Hallie Shane, her first, team's third.
Team fouls are even at 3.
Mount Vernon. Number 14, Aubrey Biddle.
Aubrey Biddle to the free throw line.
2 shots.
First one, no good. Biddle averaging 5 points per game. 45% free throw shooter. Missed that one. Tie up on the rebound. Possession to Mount Vernon.
Checking into the game for the Lady Mountaineers, number 24, Taylor Gaddy.
Now Taylor Gaddy in from Mount Vernon, a 5'6" senior, as she replaces Tegan Hoover. Mount Vernon will inbound. Here's a look for Rogerson, missed it. Rebound to Monett's Vayla Smith. Allie Shane into front court. Fakes it from 3, gives it up to Abby Inman. She will launch the 3, too strong. Defensive rebound, Mount Vernon. Bieber, a little push off, no foul called. Good pass into Schubert, who banks it in. Schubert with 4 points.
Basket by Schubert.
8-6, Mount Vernon back up by 2. 3:05 to go in the first quarter. Allie Shane with the basketball, picks up her dribble near the free throw line, gets it to Inman. Right baseline, Finley Wilson. Wilson, 27 games last year, averaged 8 points a game. Middle of the paint, Merriman. Good pass to Smith, cutting to the basket. Vayla puts it up, missed it, but is fouled. Foul will go on Taylor Gaddy, her first. That's already 4 team fouls on Mount Vernon. Vayla Smith to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Vayla 50% from the foul line, 6 for 12. First one, no good.
Checking into the game for Monett, number 1.
There is Kylie Wilson in for Abby Inman. Since 2015, there have been 11 matchups between the two schools. Monett has won just one of those. Second free throw by Smith is good. She goes 1 for 2. And Monett trails by 1, 8-7, 2:40 remaining in the first quarter. Sub waiting at the table for Mount Vernon. That's Madison Rinker. Monett will right now stay in the 2-3 zone. Rogerson, Schubert for 3, right baseline, air ball. Rebound to Monett's Hallie Shane. And she gives it up to Kylie Wilson, who led the team in steals last year with 62. Wilson drives, and a foul on Schubert will be her first.
Mount Vernon foul, number 32, Emily Schubert, her first.
Couple of free throws here for Kylie Wilson.
For the Cubs, number 1, Kylie Wilson, 2 shots.
Kylie Wilson from the foul line this year, just 6 of 25, 24%. Or that's 3-point numbers. Free throw numbers, 23 of 36, 64%. Now Hohensee back in for Shane.
Number 13, Madison Rinker.
Kylie Wilson averaging 12 points per game. Ties it up at 8. Second free throw is good. Monett back up 9-8. Just the second lead change. Again, tied on all the even numbers at 2, 4, 6, and 8. Monett up 9-8. Lady Cubs drop back in the 2-3 zone. Schubert back out high to Cheyenne Bieber, who was a first-team All-District, honorable mention All-Conference player last year. Averaged 13 points and 6 rebounds. Drive to the right baseline by Gaddy. She's double-teamed. She finds Schubert. Out high, Rogerson. 3 ball is up. No good. Finley Wilson grabs the rebound for Monett. Here's Callie Hohensee, right side Kylie Wilson. Back to Hohensee. 1:30 to go first quarter. Monett up 9-8. Merriman just outside the right block with 1 dribble. Shot is up. Short, may have been partially blocked. And Mount Vernon with the rebound. 3 in the air by Bieber. Air ball. Rebound Finley Wilson. Outlet to Merriman. Bounce past Kylie Wilson. Got a whistle. There's a charging foul on Monett. That'll go on Kylie Wilson, her second.
Monett foul number 1.
So Abby Inman will have to check back in. And Kylie Wilson will take a seat with those 2 fouls. 1:12 to go first quarter. Monett leading Mount Vernon by 1 at 9-8. And neither team is led by more than 2. Rinker's pass. Chased down by Bieber. Right side to Schubert. Rogerson for three. Air ball. Mount Vernon tries to save it back inbounds, but unable to do so, and the possession back to the Lady Cubs. Monett 16-11 last year, 5-5 this year, finished 4-2 in conference play a year ago, off to a 1-0 start following that conference win against Seneca on Monday night. 66-37, a broadcast we had here on MHSCubs.com. 37 seconds to go first quarter. Vayla Smith with the basketball, goes left side to Hohensee. Inman for three, not this time. Long rebound chased down by Finley Wilson. In the paint, Inman, turnaround jumper short. Offensive rebound, Merriman puts it up and in. Third time was a charm, Merriman was 6. And Monett now their largest lead at 3 at 11-8 with 14 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Rinker, right baseline, Schubert. There'll be a late whistle and a foul on Monett. That's the first on Meredith Merriman.
To the free throw line.
2 free throws coming up for Mount Vernon.
Number 10.
So Cheyenne Bieber to the free throw line. 72% foul shooter this year. First one good. Bieber with 3 points. She'll get one more. Monett up by 2. 5 seconds to go first quarter. Bieber gets the second. She has 4 points. Monett will try from the right side, but Finley Wilson, not realizing the quarter clock was about to run out, held the ball as the buzzer sounded to end the first quarter. After one in Monett, the Monett Lady Cubs 11, Mount Vernon Lady Mountaineers 10. Big 8 Conference basketball on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
At Marionville Power Sports, we are power sports enthusiasts and excited to help you experience the fun and adventure that a quality Kawasaki or Yamaha vehicle can bring into your life. We're a full-service dealership with a large new and pre-owned inventory. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts department are ready to offer superior service and selection. Call Marionville Power Sports at 417-258-2544 or stop by 225 South US Highway 60 in Marionville.
Since our founding in 1966, our mission at the CPA Group has been to serve our clients with the right tools and knowledge to help them succeed. We provide client support that is unequaled. Our team gives us a significant competitive advantage, combining exceptional experience and knowledge with a genuine devotion to client service. Get the accounting and tax services you need from the professionals at the CPA Group, 217 4th Street in Monett and 472 State Highway 76 in Cassville.
Wintech, with facilities in Monett and Cassville, is an employee-owned company specializing in the building materials industry. Wintech's product lines range from vinyl and aluminum window systems to HVAC doors and commercial louvers. Our newest divisions consist of installation and testing services and logistics. If becoming a part of an employee-owned company is for you, feel free to stop by Wintech's Monett office at 201 Industrial Drive or go to wintechinc.com and click on the Careers tab. Wintech is an equal opportunity employer.
Underway in the second quarter, a miss by Mount Vernon's Tegan Hoover. Monett the rebound. 11-10 lead for the Lady Cubs. They forced the pass into Merriman. It's batted up in the air and stolen by Mount Vernon. Then Callie Hohensee knocks the ball out of bounds. Mount Vernon will inbound across from their team bench. 11-10 at the end of one. Cheyenne Bieber, Emmy Schubert both with 4 points. Tegan Hoover with 2 for Monett. Meredith Merriman with 6 to lead the Lady Cubs. Here's a foul inside on Monett. 2 points for Hallie Shane, 2 for Kylie Wilson, and 1 for Vayla Smith to round out the Monett scoring. That's a second foul on Meredith Merriman. Emmy Schubert to the free throw line. She averages 10 points per ball game. 60% from the foul line. First one no good. Still 11-10, Monett by 1, 7:22 left second quarter. Second one good. Schubert with 5 to tie the game at 11. Vayla Smith back in for Monett, replacing Meredith Merriman. Mount Vernon 11-15 last year. Finished just 1-6 in the Big 8 East. No more Big 8 East and West, all just one conference now with 9 schools. Here's a 3 by Inman up, no good. Offensive rebound, Shane follows shot, no good. Gets her own rebound back, and this time they're going to call a foul on Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon foul on number 15, Tegan Hoover, her first.
So that's a first foul on Tegan Hoover. 2 free throws for Hallie Shane.
Number 12.
First one good.
2 shots.
Shane, 66% free throw shooter. Goes 2 for 2. Monett by 2 at 13-11. Some backcourt pressure by the Lady Cubs. Biddle will bring it into front court. Whistle, that's a traveling violation on Kinley Idemiller, who had just checked in, a 5'8 freshman.
Checking into the game for Mount Vernon, number 10, Cheyenne Beaver.
Cheyenne Beaver
Also
back in for Mount Vernon.
Mountaineers, number 22,
And Isabel Cloud also returns to the floor. Inman sets up the half-court offense for Monett. 6:47 to go second quarter. Monett by 2 at 13-11. A drive by Hohensee, the runner no good. Offensive rebound, Finley Wilson. Now the ball batted up in the air. Vela Smith will pick up the loose ball. Somehow finds Shane, who banks it in. She was surrounded by 3 green jerseys, but Shane got it to go in. Monett up 15-11. So they've scored 4 straight. Nice baseline drive. Runner missed by Biddle. Fight for the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. Mike Vining may have a foul call, and he does.
Monett foul at number 4.
This will go on Finley Wilson, her first.
Team's second.
Inbounds pass taken away by Finley Wilson. And a double dribble violation then called on Monett. And now Chris Melson will visit with Mike Vining. Third official Jody Cavness may or may not join the conversation. I don't know if Chris is going to overrule Mike on this double dribble violation. And indeed he has. So now Dusty Killingsworth will ask why. They'll give the basketball to Monett. Here at midcourt, Hohensee to trigger it in. 6:10 left second quarter, 15-11. Monett by 4 with the basketball. This 4-point lead, the largest of the first half for either team. Hohensee thought about the 3, drives down the lane, puts it up, no good. Smith offensive rebound, missed it, gets it back again, and scores.
Basket by Smith!
One of the smaller players on the floor at 5'5". Couple of offensive rebounds for Vela Smith, and Monett goes on top 17-11 as they've scored 6 straight. As Mount Vernon gets it into front court, a foul on Monett.
Foul number 2, Abby
This is on Abby Inman, her first.
Team's third.
Lady Cubs by 6, 5:45 remaining second quarter. Mount Vernon will inbound underneath their own basket. 3 team fouls on Monett, 1 called on Mount Vernon here in the second quarter. Pass out top of the circle to Bieber. Over to Hoover. Good pass in the low post. It's going to go off the hand of Biddle out of bounds. That was a good pass. Biddle just didn't make a good catch. Another Mount Vernon turnover. Amy Schubert waiting to check in from Mount Vernon at the scorer's table. Inman 10-footer, good.
Basket by Inman!
First 2 for Abby Inman. Monett on an 8-0 run to go up 19-11. Mount Vernon trying to stop the Monett run. Good pass inside the basket. Good for Bieber and a foul.
Monett foul on number 12, Hallie Shane, her second.
Second foul on Hallie Shane.
For Mount Vernon, number 32, Emily Schubert. To the free throw line for the Lady Mountaineers. Number 10,
Schubert in for Idemiller.
1 shot.
And Cheyenne Bieber at the line for 1. 72% free throw shooter, converts the old-fashioned 3-point play. That stops the 8-0 run for Monett. Mount Vernon pulling to within 5 at 19-14 with exactly 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Bounce pass in the paint. That's stolen by Bieber. And Bieber, there's a technical foul. Let's see who it's on. Bieber threw an elbow.
Monett foul on number 21, Callie Hohensee.
Fouls on Callie Hohensee, her second.
Technical foul on Mount Vernon. On number 10, Cheyenne Bieber.
And they do call the technical foul on Bieber for throwing the elbow. So 2 free throws for Hallie Shane. First one good. Hallie with 7 points. 20-14, Monett by 6 for Bieber. Boy, that goes down as a second foul. Shane missing the second. She goes 1 for 2.
Checking into the game for Mount Vernon, number 5, Aubrey Robinson.
Bieber out. Aubrey Rogerson will check in. Probably a good move by Dusty Killingsworth to let Bieber calm down a bit. 4:55 to go, second quarter, 20-14, Monett by 6. And now Chris Melson and Jody Cavness both over at the scorer's table. Third official Mike Vining holding the basketball opposite the scorer's table. Fourth foul was probably the common foul. When the technical foul was called, that made 5 team fouls on Mount Vernon. Don't think there will be any additional free throws. That might be the question at the scorer's table right now. Monett 20, Mount Vernon 14. Now Chris Melson talks to referee Mike Vining.
With Mount Vernon being in the bonus, they will get 2 free throws. Then Monett will get the ball back.
So with Mount Vernon being in the bonus, I said that 5 team fouls. The 5 team fouls are on Monett. So when that common foul was on Monett, that made 5 team fouls. So Mount Vernon will get the 2 free throws off the 5th Monett team foul. Bieber will shoot 2. Bieber's first is good. (20-15), Monett by 5. Bieber gets 1 more. It is also good. So to kind of correct everything, that common foul on Monett was their 5th team foul. And when the technical foul was called on Bieber, that was Mount Vernon's 2nd foul. So now indeed Bieber goes out, Rogerson back in. Monett with the basketball opposite the scorer's table. I think everything all good at this point. 20-16 our score. And Monett with the ball. Inman, bounce pass, right wing, Shane. Hohensee for 3, banks it in. First points for Callie Hohensee. 23-16, Monett by 7. Mount Vernon with the basketball. A run out. Hoover lost it. And I say off of a Monett foot out of bounds. Kylie Wilson, Meredith Merriman back in for Monett.
Number 1, Kylie Wilson. And number 22,
Kenley Idemiller in for Mount Vernon. With 4:30 to go, second quarter. A 3 by Rogerson, no good. Offensive rebound, Biddle, taken away by Monett's Abby Inman. Right side, Inman, right foul line extended. Back between the circles to Kylie Wilson. Mount Vernon his own defense. Meredith pass in the paint to Shane. Off the glass and good.
Basket by Shane.
Merriman the assist. Shane with 9 points. 25-16 Monett. Their 9-point lead, their largest of the first half. 3:50 to go before the halftime break. Ida Miller, left wing, Biddle. 2-3 zone by Monett. Ida Miller fakes the 3. 3 from the right baseline is no good. Schubert and Inman Simultaneous possession on the rebound. Possession arrow to Mount Vernon. Into Schubert. Jumper from 16, left baseline, not this time, and a foul on the rebound will go on Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon foul at number 14, Audrey Biddle, her first.
First on Audrey Biddle. Third team foul on Mount Vernon. Inman will inbound to Kylie Wilson, who was an honorable mention all-conference pick a year ago. Merriman first team all-conference. Helped lead Monett to 16 wins a year ago. Josh Klein in his 5th year has increased his win total every year, and a palming violation on Monett. In year 1, Josh Klein won 2 games. Year 2, the Lady Cubs won 7. Year 3, they won 12. Last year, they won 16, and 5-5 after 10 games so far this year. Ida Miller lost it. Shane the steal, down court to Finley Wilson, back to Kylie Wilson, off the glass and good.
Basket by Wilson!
Kylie Wilson with 4. 27-16, Monett by 11, their largest lead of the first half. And Monett on a 7-0 run. There's a 3, missed by Ida Miller. Offensive rebound, Mount Vernon, a miss by Biddle. Shane comes away with the basketball. Outlet to Finley Wilson. Left wing, Kylie Wilson for 3. Got it.
Kylie Wilson for 3!
Kylie Wilson's 3 will force a Mount Vernon timeout with 2:36 to go in the second quarter. Monett 30, Mount Vernon 16. Back in a minute.
Do you need a lawyer's advice? Are you having legal difficulties? Randall, Mosry, and Randall at 405 East Broadway in Monett are general practice attorneys specializing in personal injury and criminal law. They have a solid reputation as effective legal practitioners and possess over 80 years of combined experience on which to draw. You can depend on Randall, Mosry, and Randall to get the best possible results. To improve your outcome, call 235-8688. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisement.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Andy Brandt about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Industrial Machine and Engineering Company has been a part of the Monett community since 1982. Their commitment to investing in people and equipment has enabled steady growth and added services to customers. With a modern, clean, full-service manufacturing facility, IMAC has the right equipment and processes that allow quick setups to small to medium-sized lots and use tooling designed just for this type of production. Specializing in precision, IMAC, 1716 North 9th Street in Monett.
Mount Vernon with the basketball. Monett with their largest lead here in the second quarter. There's a steal by Meredith Merriman. Monett currently on a 10-0 run. They've outscored Mount Vernon in the second quarter, 19-6. Kylie Wilson down to Shane. One dribble just outside the right block. Draws a double team. And the basketball taken away by Mount Vernon. 2:05 to go before halftime. Monett up top 30-16. Stepping into the 3, Rogerson. It's short. Shane grabs the rebound. And she'll leave it in backcourt to Kylie Wilson. Those are the 2 leading scorers from Monett here in the first half. Hallie Shane with 9, Kylie Wilson with 7. Finley Wilson inside. Stepped on the baseline. Turnover gives it back to Mount Vernon. Madison Rinker back in. Cheyenne Bieber back in for Mount Vernon. Vayla Smith returning from Monett along with Callie Hohensee. Sponsored in part by Marionville Power Sports, 225 South US Highway 60 in Marionville. Their phone number 417-258-2544. They are a full-service power sports dealership. A steal by Inman. Monett with numbers, 4 on 3, but now it's 5 on 5. Pass comes back out to Hallie Shane, and she's called for traveling. Big Eight Conference basketball brought to you in part by the CPA Group. We keep your numbers in check. Locations in Monett and Cassville. It is the beginning of tax season. If you need help with your taxes or any business accounting needs, contact the professionals at the CPA Group. Wintech, an employee-owned company, locations in Monett and Cassville. Randall Mosry and Randall, attorneys at law, providing over 80 years of combined experience. Andy Brandt, Shelter Insurance, we're your shield, we're your shelter. And IMEC at 1716 North 9th Street. A move inside and a basket.
Basket by Bieber.
For Bieber. She's got 11 points. Stops the 10-0 Monett run. Lady Cubs still up by a dozen at 30-18. Exactly 1 minute left in the second quarter. Pass off the hand of Schubert, it is taken away by Mount Vernon as Schubert got a hand on it to start the deflection. Loose ball in the corner, chased down by Gaddy, and then Mount Vernon turns it over. Kylie Wilson in for Monett, replacing Vayla Smith.
And number 22, Meredith Merriman. Into the game for
Merriman also back in for Monett.
Rogerson.
Rogerson replacing Bieber for Mount Vernon. Good job by Dustin Killingsworth as Bieber has 2 fouls and with the final 47 seconds of the second quarter does not want his leading scorer to pick up her third. Kylie Wilson pressured by Rogerson. Now tries to go between a double team. There's a loose ball, held ball. The arrow favors Monett. So let's see if Monett tries to hold for one here. 33 seconds remaining second quarter. Monett with a 12-point lead at 30-18. Inbounds to Kylie Wilson. On top to Finley Wilson. Reversing it to Merriman. Merriman forces the pass inside. That's a turnover as it goes out of bounds. Might have been looking for Shane, but she was not open. So Bieber comes back in here. Hohensee and Smith back in for Monett. Merriman out, Kylie Wilson out. Kylie Wilson with 2 fouls, Merriman with 2 fouls. So again, you understand why Josh Klein made that move. That'll be a kicked ball by Monett, kind of a late whistle, but the correct call. Mount Vernon keeps possession with 18.9 seconds to go before halftime. Monett 30, Mount Vernon 18. Monett had just a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter at 11-10. But they have had 2 different runs, an 8-0 run and a 10-0 run here in the second. Missed by Mount Vernon, maybe shot it too early. Monett the rebound. Outlet pass to Hohensee, 1-on-2, little Euro step. Hohensee drives, missed it. Fights for her own rebound with 7 seconds. Whistle, held ball. Arrow favors Mount Vernon. So Mount Vernon needs to get to the other end of the floor in 5.8 seconds. Schubert to inbound. Gets it to Bieber. Pass in front court to Ida Miller. Ida Miller for 3. Almost banked it in, but it's no good. Halftime here in Monett. Monett 30, Mount Vernon 18. We'll check the halftime stats in a moment.
I'm Brad Hawkins with Quick Draw Gun in Monett, Missouri. I would personally like to invite you to come see us. You will find our staff very knowledgeable with a customer-friendly attitude. You'll be treated fairly with accurate information and an honest deal. Our staff does not earn commission, but they'd love a chance to earn your business. You'll find us in Monett just off Highway 60 on Kyler Street, a block south of Taco Bell. I personally guarantee your satisfaction and stand behind everything we sell and service.
At Morton Buildings, when you build with us, you build something that lasts. What got us here is simple: our materials, our people, and a warranty that beats all others. In the construction industry, you get what you pay for, and cheaper is rarely better. With Morton, you get the most for your money. There's a reason for that: quality. Call 417-235-7804 or stop by Morton Buildings on South Highway 37 in Monett.
Since 1950, Buchanan Funeral Home continues to serve families throughout Berry and Lawrence counties with unsurpassed compassion and care. They pledge to continue the tradition of trusted service with owner Jeremy Vanderball, along with Jeff James, Dwayne Guerin, and Rex Budd. Buchanan Funeral Home is a constant source of support and encouragement to the families they serve. If interested in a pre-arrangement or transferring an existing pre-arrangement to Buchanan Funeral Home, stop by 301 Euclid or call 235-3188.
Great Dave's Coffee has moved to downtown Monett in the former Mocha Joe's location. Breakfast items and lunch items are available, including the ever-popular Mocha Joe's potato soup. Would you like a drink from the espresso bar, like cappuccino, latte, or iced latte? Or from the drink menu, like Italian soda, flavored lemonade, and tea? Bring your friends and enjoy the casual atmosphere at Great Dave's Coffee.
Let's face it, buying and selling a home is stressful. Your real estate agent has your back whether you're a buyer or a seller. Agents have a fiduciary responsibility to their clients. They are legally obligated to put their client's best interests first. Make the right choice and hire Crown Double K Realty as your real estate agent. Crown Double K Realty has been working with buyers and sellers in Southwest Missouri since 1984. Put their years of experience to work for you. Call 417-235-5231 or stop by their office at 825 East Highway 60 in Monett.
Big Eight Conference basketball sponsored in part this afternoon by Quick Draw Guns, 601 South Kyler in Monett, where they buy, sell, and trade. Morton Buildings, garages, hobby shops, farms, homes, cabins, equestrian, commercial, all different types of buildings at Morton Buildings. Buchanan Funeral Home at 301 Euclid, a tradition of trusted service since 1950. Great Dave's Coffee, now located in downtown Monett inside the former Mocha Joe's building. They've still got that world-famous Mocha Joe's potato soup. Usually have another different type of soup as well as a sandwich special for lunch, but of course it is the perfect place to get your day started with a hot cup of coffee and iced coffee, a latte, and all the flavored and non-flavored drinks there at Great Dave's Coffee. And Crown Double K Realty, 825 East Highway 60, Glenna Craft, the broker, assisting buyers and sellers since 1984. Mike McClure back in Monett. In this Big Eight Conference matchup, the Monett Lady Cubs on top of the Mount Vernon Lady Mountaineers at halftime, 30-18. Monett led 11-10 at the end of the first quarter. We were tied at 2, 4, 6, and 8. In the second quarter, the only tie was at 11. After that 11-all tie, after Mount Vernon made a free throw early in the second quarter, Monett went on an 8-0 run to go up 19-11. Mount Vernon got a 3 to make it 19-14. Monett a free throw to go up 20-14. A couple of free throws by Mount Vernon made it 20-16. But then Monett goes on another 10-0 run to go up 30-16. And Mount Vernon scored the last 2 points of the quarter to cut the gap to 12 here at halftime, 30-18. Scoring for Monett, Hallie Shane with a team-high 9 points. Kylie Wilson with 7. Meredith Merriman at 6. Callie Hohensee 3. Vayla Smith with 3. And Abby Inman with 2 points. For Mount Vernon, Cheyenne Bieber with 11. Emmy Schubert has 5. And 2 points for Tegan Hoover. That's the 18 for Mount Vernon. Foul difficulties for both teams. For Monett, Kylie Wilson, Hallie Shane, Callie Hohensee, Meredith Merriman, all with 2 fouls. And for Mount Vernon, Cheyenne Bieber and Isabel Cloud both with 2 fouls. At the half, Monett 30, Mount Vernon 18. We'll have more from Monett High School after this timeout on both MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
In this day and age, it has become more and more important to find an auto mechanic who is trustworthy, honest, affordable, and will get the job done right the first time. That perfectly describes the professionals at Monett Mufflers and More at 310 Central. Bring in your car or truck for alignments, oil changes, brakes, heating and air conditioning, hoses, belts, tune-ups, diagnostics, and more. Family owned and operated by Mike and Christine Shanks. They invite you to become a valued customer today. Call 235-6503.
Family owned and operated Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens in Monett has the flowers, plants, candles, jewelry, chocolates, and beauty essentials to help you express yourself perfectly. Whether you want to convey sympathy, love, encouragement, or simply want to let someone know you care, Kay's Floral has a wide variety of bouquets to choose from, or they can put something together special just for you. Call 235-3095 or visit us at 712 East Cleveland.
There's always something fun going on at High Five Sports Grill at 864 Highway 60 in Monett. At High Five Sports Grill, every game is an event. Gather with friends and family for unforgettable moments, where every play is celebrated with high fives all around, all while savoring our irresistible game day specials. They also have a private room available to reserve for your next party, event, or meeting. See the High Five Sports Grill Facebook page for specials and music information.
Jack Henry is a well-rounded financial technology company that strengthens connections between financial institutions and the people and businesses they serve. Jack Henry provides technology solutions to enable clients to innovate faster, strategically differentiate, and successfully compete while serving the evolving needs of their account holders. We empower clients with people-inspired innovation, personal service, and insight-driven solutions that help reduce the barriers to financial health.
Big Eight Conference basketball sponsored in part by Monett Mufflers and More. Go see Mike and Christine Shanks at 310 Central. Honest, affordable. We'll get your car or truck repaired right the first time. Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens at 712 East Cleveland, just west of Sonic. Of course, Valentine's Day is on a Friday this year, Friday, February 14th. Guys, don't wait to get those Valentine flowers the day before Valentine's. Go ahead and place your order now at Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens. High Five Sports Grill at 864 East Highway 60. See their Facebook page, High Five Sports Grill, for specials and live music information. That is the place to watch Kansas City Chiefs football throughout the season, and Jack Henry proud to be recognized as an industry leader. Monett girls leading Mount Vernon 30-18 at half. Will be coming up in about 5:30 or so. We'll have coverage of the Mount Vernon boys in Monett. Again, if you're listening or watching here on the girls broadcast on either MHSCubs.com or the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live, we will close out the girls broadcast, and it'll be a different broadcast link for the boys game. Just to let you know, you'll have to go back and click on the boys basketball broadcast link at the end of the girls basketball broadcast tonight. This is not only an important ball game conference-wise, but these two teams are in the same district, Class 4 District 12, Aurora, Cassville, East Newton, Seneca, Mount Vernon, and Monett. It's the only time these two teams are scheduled to play. They are in the Marionville tournament, so see if there would be a matchup there, but this is a very, very important game as far as conference seeds are concerned as well, in addition to a Big Eight Conference matchup. At the half, Monett 30 and Mount Vernon 18. The third quarter comes up after this timeout.
Jim Bass Electric and Refrigeration is a highly skilled and experienced electrical contracting company, serving the electrical and refrigeration needs of residential, commercial, new construction, and industrial properties in southwest Missouri. They have built a solid reputation for their professionalism and reliability since the 1970s. Call 417-235-3929. Jim Bass Electric and Refrigeration is committed to delivering exceptional service and ensuring customer satisfaction.
Hey all you Cub fans, it's Jamie Lenz here. Good luck tonight, Cubs. Hey, if you're at a ball game, chances are your life's pretty busy. And that's what we're here for. We are making home-cooked meals from our kitchen to your table with little to no cleanup. So check out our menu on Facebook. We post a menu every Saturday, and we would love to see you here at Jamie Lynn's.
When you need tree removal, stump grinding, topping and trimming, pruning, lot clearing, storm damage, or bucket truck services, contact Joe's Tree Service. They offer residential and commercial service. This family-owned and operated company is fully licensed and insured for your protection. They provide free estimates and friendly service. Let Joe help with all your outside needs. Contact Joe's Tree Service at 417-499-9284.
Home Shield Pest Control in Monett is a locally owned and operated termite and pest control provider. We are licensed, bonded, and insured in Missouri. We offer a wide array of services: pest control, termite control, one-time treatments, monthly pest control services, quarterly agreements, annual agreements, extermination, and fumigation. Home Shield Pest Control offers quality customer service, affordable prices, and a pest-free guarantee. Call 417-772-4177.
Underway in the third quarter. Mount Vernon on defense. Monett with a basketball to start the third with his 12-point lead, 30-18. Vayla Smith will get a start in the quarter. Smith inside, shot blocked. Good defense there by Mount Vernon as they also come away with a basketball. That shot was blocked by Audrey Biddle. Deflection, a steal by Finley Wilson. Outlet to Vayla Smith, who drives and scores. Smith with 5 points, so a couple different starters for Josh Klein here in the second half. 32-18, Monett by 14. Lady Mountaineers working inside to Schubert. Shot is up, no good, but there's a Mount Vernon foul. Or excuse me, a Monett foul.
Monett foul number 4, Finley Wilson.
Call the foul on Finley Wilson, her second. So it's Abby Inman, Meredith Merriman, Kylie Wilson, Finley Wilson, and Vayla Smith starting in the second half for Monett. Schubert, 60% free throw shooter, first one up and in. She has 6 points.
Number 21, Kelly
Holensey and Shane in for Smith and Finley Wilson. Schubert with one more, averaging 10 points and 8 rebounds. Second free throw good. She has 7 points. 32-20. Monett still up by 12. 7-12 left third quarter. Near travel by Kylie Wilson into front court. Merriman. Left wing, Holensey for 3. No good. Boy, it was straight on, just a little too strong. The rebound to Mount Vernon Cheyenne Bieber. Right wing, Biddle. Back on top to Schubert. Everything around the three-point arc right now. Here's Bieber right in front of the Mount Vernon bench. Waist-high right-handed dribble. Pass deflected. Nearly stolen by Monett. It is taken away by Kylie Wilson. She drives and scores.
Basket by Wilson.
Kylie Wilson with 9 points. Defense leading to offense that time for Monett. Quickly at the other end. Schubert drives and scores. Schubert now with 9. (34-22) Monett. Merriman just inside the free throw line. Forced the pass to Shane. It's deflected back out to Monett. 3 by Holensey is good.
Kelly Holensey for 3.
37-22. Monett by 15, and that's their new largest lead of the ball game. Schubert inside with a miss. It was contested. Offensive rebound out to Cloud. Biddle. 3 by Bieber, no good. Offensive rebound, Schubert. She goes up. That looked like it was blocked out of bounds. It was, and a correct call by the officials. Monett on the last touch, and Monett coach Josh Klein calls for a timeout. 5:41 to go in the third. Monett by 15, 37-22 over Mount Vernon. Back after this.
Monett's newest laundromat is the Washery Laundromat, located at 810 East Broadway. We are open daily from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. We are a full-service laundromat that provides wash, dry, fold, and dry cleaning services, or you can go and enjoy the newly remodeled facility, do your own laundry, and meet our helpful full-time staff. We are also offering pickup and delivery services. Let us do the running for you. When it's done, we will deliver your laundry back to you clean, folded, and ready to be put away. Let the Washery Laundromat simplify your busy lifestyle. Don't get the laundry blues. Contact us today at 417-236-1101. Visit our website at thewasherylaundromat.com or visit us on Facebook at The Washery Laundromat. Let us make your life a little easier and cleaner at The Washery Laundromat.
Mount Vernon to inbound the basketball, trailing 37-22, 5:40 to go third quarter. Just about threw it away, and the loose ball on the baseline. It is going to be out of bounds. Tegan Hoover mishandled the basketball. Turnover gives it back to Monett. Big Eight Conference basketball brought to you in part by the Washery Laundromat at 810 East Broadway, offering pickup and delivery. Also dry cleaning services available as well. They're at the Washery Laundromat. Merriman, right side, Holensey. Drives to the right block, bounce pass to Merriman. Kind of a low pass. Merriman can't handle it cleanly. There's a whistle, held ball as Merriman forces the tie-up. Possession to Mount Vernon. The varsity boys contest will come up at the conclusion of this one on a different broadcast link, so you'll have to go back on either MHSCubs.com or the YouTube channel and click on the Mount Vernon versus Monett boys basketball game. Here's a 3 by Bieber. Off the rim, no good. Shane the rebound, and Shane then fouled in backcourt.
Mount Vernon foul on number 22, Isabel Cloud, her third, team's first.
That's 3 on Isabel Cloud.
Here's number 24, Taylor Gaddy.
Taylor Gaddy in from Mount Vernon for Schubert. Mount Vernon with some backcourt pressure. Monett gets it into front court. A drive by Kylie Wilson, missed the layup. Offensive rebound, Merriman has it knocked away by Bieber. And then a blocking foul on Callie Holensey, her third.
Monett foul on number 21, Callie Holensey, her third. Team second, Into the game for Monett, number 24, Bayless Smith.
Bayless Smith in for Callie Hohensee. Down to 4:44 to go, third quarter. Monett still up by 15 at 37-22. Mount Vernon with the basketball, right baseline beyond three. That's Biddle, covered up by Hallie Shane. Right side, Bieber. Top of the circle, Hoover. They reverse it on the left wing. Jumper from 15 feet, no good. After the miss by Cloud, Monett the rebound. Abby Inman in front court to Kylie Wilson. Merriman, great pass to Smith. Smith will circle back out on the baseline. Kylie Wilson, 12-footer, short. Merriman offensive rebound. Missed the first and gets the second to go in. Merriman with 8 points. And now Monett by 17, their largest lead of the basketball game. 3:50 left in the third quarter. Pass intended for Gaddy, sails out of bounds. Mount Vernon turnover, giving it back to Monett. Finley Wilson returns to the floor for the Lady Cubs, replacing Abby Inman. Into front court, Finley Wilson, out to Kylie Wilson. Back to Finley, three right side air ball. Shane offensive rebound. Put it up from a bad angle, missed it. And then Shane ties up Hoover on the rebound.
Possession arrow, Lady Cubs.
Possession this time to Monett. 3:26 to go, third quarter. 39-22, Monett leading Mount Vernon. Hallie Shane to inbound. Finley Wilson open for three, missed it. Shane again involved on the rebound, this time tied up by Biddle, and the arrow favors Mount Vernon this possession, or this held ball, if you will. .3:15 left in the third, Mount Vernon down 17. It was just a 1-point lead for Monett at the end of the first quarter. But Monett had two different runs, totaling 18 unanswered points in the second that kind of blew this game open. Here's a takeaway by Monett's Kylie Wilson. Three subs waiting at the table for Mount Vernon. Kylie Wilson will dribble it off her foot out of bounds.
Checking into the game for Mount Vernon, number 12, Kenley Edemeyer. Number 5,
Kenley Idemiller, Aubrey Rogerson,
and number 13,
Madison Rink are all back in for Mount Vernon. Considering the snow that is forecast for soon, Madison Rinker's three, no good. Really good crowd here at Monett, especially considering we started the girls' varsity game at 4 o'clock. Bieber fakes the three, drives down the lane. There's some contact. That'll be a blocking foul on Merriman, and on Meredith, her third.
Monett foul number 22, Meredith Merriman, her third. Team's first. Team's third. To the free throw line for Mount Vernon.
Monett's third team foul. Cheyenne Bieber back to the free throw line. She averages 12 points and 6 rebounds. First one up and in. Last year averaged 13 points and 6 boards. She has 12 points tonight.
Number 2, Abby Inman.
Monett by 16, 39-23. Bieber gets one more. It is short. Did hit, barely graze the front of the rim. The rebound to Monett's Abby Inman. Shane's pass batted up in the air by Bieber. Bieber then the last one to touch it as it rolls out of bounds. Monett fortunate they didn't turn it over there. In will inbound to Finley Wilson, and she just takes off right in front of the Mount Vernon bench, but she stepped out of bounds right in front of head coach Dusty Killingsworth. So teams trading turnovers. Mount Vernon with the ball. They work it inside. That is Schubert, goes up strong and scores. Schubert with 11 points. 4 straight by Mount Vernon. Monett's going to have to hurry to get the ball into front court. They do. Finley Wilson. It's 3-on-2, but Finley will pull it back out and get it to Hallie Shane. Jumper missed by Finley Wilson. Kylie Wilson offensive rebound. Follow shot, no good. Hallie Shane offensive rebound, and she is fouled.
Mount Vernon foul on number 32.
That'll go on Schubert, her second.
Schubert, her second. Team second to the free throw line for Monett.
2 team fouls on Mount Vernon here in the third quarter. Hallie Shane to the free throw line. First one good. She takes very little time at the foul line. Monett now 7 for 9 from the stripe. The lead back to 15, 40-25. Shane with the second, already in the air, up and in. She's got 11 points. Monett by 16, a minute 50 left in the third. Here's a three by Ida Miller, no good. Defensive rebound, Finley Wilson. Abby Inman into front court to Kylie Wilson. Low post, Vayla Smith. Smith right baseline, out to Kylie Wilson. She'll launch the three, got it.
Kylie Wilson for three.
44-25, Monett by 19, largest lead of the ball game. Mount Vernon inside, Schubert puts it up and in, and a foul. Schubert now with 13 points.
Monett foul on number 12, Hallie Shane.
Call the foul on Hallie Shane, her third. One free throw for Schubert.
Mount Vernon number 32. Emmy Schubert, one shot.
Free throw bounces out. Vayla Smith the rebound. A minute 13 left third quarter. Monett 44, Mount Vernon 27. Now some backcourt pressure by Mount Vernon and a palming violation called on Shane. Well, now hold on. Did Mike Vining have a foul? Quick conversation with Jody Cavness, and they're going to keep the turnover against Monett. Mount Vernon will inbound underneath their own basket. Into Rogerson for three out of the right baseline, not this time. Rogerson gets her own rebound back, gets it to Schubert, goes up strong and scores. Rogerson, the offensive rebound, kept that series alive. 44-29. And a pass over the head of Vayla Smith out of bounds. There's a Monett turnover. Lady Cubs a 15-point lead with 48 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Mount Vernon will quickly push it into front court. Mount Vernon a very tough draw in the Pink and White Lady Classic this year. Schubert inside, puts it up, missed it. Shane the offensive rebound. Mount Vernon losing to Norwood and Thayer in the Pink and White. Pass intended for Vayla Smith, knocked out of bounds by Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon had 3 wins in a row in early December, defeating Lebanon, Buffalo, and Forsyth. They went to the 12 Courts of Christmas games in Kansas City, lost to Alma, Arkansas, but defeated Excelsior Springs. Kylie Wilson for three, circles around and out. And a push on the rebound on Monett.
Monett foul on number 12, Hallie Shane, her fourth.
That's 4 fouls on Hallie Shane. She will take a seat. After the first free throw attempt by Mount Vernon, that's 5 team fouls on Monett. Merriman will check in for Shane after the first free throw here by Madison Rinker.
2 shots.
Rinker's first is no good. Now Shane out, Merriman in.
Number 22, Meredith Merriman.
Madison Rinker, 70% from the foul line this year, but missed the first. Second one is good, nothing but net. Rinker's first point. 44-30, Monett by 14. 16 seconds to go, third quarter. Finley Wilson quickly into front court, over to Kylie Wilson. Inside to Merriman, drives and scores and is fouled.
Mount Vernon foul on number 13, Madison Rinker, her first.
First foul on Rinker. Basket good for Merriman. She's got 10 points in double figures for the 11th time in 10 games this year. And she'll go to the foul line for one with 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Free throw good. Merriman now 11.
Cubs, number 14, Mackenzie Waterman.
Mackenzie Waterman now in for Monett. She's a 5'9" freshman. Final 5 seconds of the third quarter. Bieber to Rogerson. Inside the paint, Schubert knocked away by Waterman, and the buzzer sounds to end the third quarter. After 3 quarters, Monett 47, Mount Vernon 30. Fourth quarter comes up after this timeout.
Order Ahead is available at Sonic drive-ins around the country. Make sure you're using the latest version of the Sonic app from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. When prompted, allow the Sonic app to access your device location to find Sonic drive-ins near you that support Order Ahead. Browse the menu, customize your order, add items to your bag, pay for your order using a credit card or a Sonic gift card, and select a pickup time. Order Ahead will put you first in line every time at Sonic Drive-In at 9th and Cleveland in Monett.
Whether it's starting a business, helping with social media, project management, or scheduling, Danae's Virtual Desk is a one-stop shop for anything you need help with. Why a virtual assistant? The best part is that you're paying for a business service rather than having to hire an employee, schedule and manage them, and do payroll. We focus on ways to free up your day, reduce your workload, relieve your stress, and simplify your life. Want to get started today? Go to Denae'sVirtualDesk.com or send an email, hello@Denae'sVirtualDesk.com.
Remember, when trust, loyalty, and authentic relationships were the gold standard for getting business done, a lot has changed over the years, but at Rollo Insurance, those values remain constant. Come rediscover the personal touch that can only exist with a known and trusted advisor. Call Scott Thrasher at 417-772-3100 or stop by 1001 East Broadway in Monett. See for yourself why we say that Rollo Insurance, the difference is real.
Callie Hohensee hits a 3 to start the fourth quarter for Monett. She's got 9 points, all on threes. Schubert inside puts it up and in, and she's fouled.
That's good by number 32, Emmy Schubert. Monett foul to number 2, Abby Inman, her second.
Fouling Abby Inman, her second. They've not put the 2 points up on the board yet. Now they have. Monett briefly had the high water mark of a 20-point lead. Schubert's free throw good. Schubert with a solid ball game with 18 points. Mount Vernon 11 of 16 from the free throw line. Monett by 17, 7:20 to play, fourth quarter. Smith plays catch on the right side with Callie Hohensee. Hohensee picks up the dribble, rainbow pass, top of the circle to Abby Inman. Forcing the pass into Merriman. She gives it up to Kylie Wilson. Loose ball picked up by Smith on the deflection, and she scores.
Basket by Smith.
7 for Vayla Smith. Quickly at the other end for Mount Vernon, this is Hoover. Shot is no good. Merriman the rebound. 19-point lead for the Lady Cubs, 6:49 to go, fourth quarter. Kylie Wilson down the lane, 5-footer, good.
Basket by Wilson.
Kylie Wilson, a solid ball game today with 14 points. Mount Vernon a miss. They get their own rebound, get an offensive rebound from the left side. That appears to be Hoover. It is. Hoover puts it up and in, and Mount Vernon calls for a timeout. Hoover with 4. Timeout called by Dusty Killingsworth. We'll take a break with 6:27 to play in the fourth quarter. Mount Vernon trailing Monett. Monett 54, Mount Vernon 35. Back in a minute.
Our vision at Schreiber Foods, to do good through food. We recognize our responsibility to do good in the world and are driven to make a difference for our partners, our business, our customers, and our communities. At Schreiber Foods, we build lasting relationships based on collaboration, commitment, and trust. We're exceptional at the things that matter most: food safety and product quality, operational excellence, customer brand leadership, developing our people, and making Schreiber Foods an awesome place to work.
Big Eight Conference basketball sponsored in part by Sonic Drive-In. They're located at 9th and Cleveland and Monett. Don't forget to download the latest Sonic mobile app. Danae's Virtual Desk, a virtual assistant, gets started today. Denae'sVirtualDesk.com. Rollo Insurance. At Rollo Insurance, the difference is real. 1001 East Broadway. Visit with Scott Thrasher and the partners of Schreiber Foods Monett. Their vision to do good through food. A pass will go off the hand of Vela Smith out of bounds. That's a Monett turnover. Mount Vernon gets the basketball back, but Monett has a 19-point lead at 54-35 with 6:08 to play in the basketball game. And this matchup between two teams that are going to be in the same district this year. It'll be hosted by Monett. Pass batted up in the air by Merriman. A steal by Kylie Wilson. She will drive on Hoover, puts the layup up and in. 16 for Kylie Wilson. 23 is her season high. 56-35 for the second time. Monett has a 21-point lead in this basketball game. Pass down on the right baseline to Hoover. Hoover inside to Schubert, who is fouled.
Monett foul on number 22, Meredith Merriman, her fourth.
That's a fourth foul on Meredith Merriman. Hallie Shane already with 4 fouls. Shane at the scorer's table. Emmy Schubert with a team-high 18 points. First free throw bounces out. She'll get one more.
32, Emmy Schubert, 2 shots.
Hallie Shane in for Meredith Merriman.
Hallie Shane.
Mount Vernon Ball Club averaging 54 points a game. Second free throw no good. Rebound to Kylie Wilson. Wilson into front court, finds Vela Smith. Hohensee for 3, good. Callie Hohensee with 4 threes. She has 12 points. Her season high is 20, by the way, and that came early on. Foul line jumper by Bieber, no good. Offensive rebound, Schubert. And a holding foul on Monett on Callie Hohensee, that's her 4th.
Monett foul on number 21, Callie Hohensee.
Third team foul on the Lady Cubs here in the 4th quarter.
For Mount Vernon, number 5, Aubrey Rogerson.
Aubrey Rogerson.
And number 24, Taylor Gaddy.
Taylor Gaddy in for Mount Vernon.
In the game for the
Finley
Cubs,
Wilson
number
back in
4,
for Monett.
Finley Wilson.
Advance to Rogerson. Wanted to go back to Bieber. The ball stolen by Hohensee. 4:50 left in the 4th quarter. Monett with a 59-35 lead, the 24-point lead, their largest. Pushing foul on Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon foul on number 32, Emmy Schubert. Her
That's
3rd.
3 on Schubert. First team foul on Mount Vernon here in the 4th quarter. Hallie Shane will inbound. Quickly gets it to Hohensee for 3. No good. Shane and Bieber both went down, but both helped each other up. And fighting for that rebound. That's a travel on Mount Vernon. As Biddle got in too big of a hurry. .440 to go, 4th quarter. 59-35, Monett on top of Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon with leads of 4-2, 6-4, 8-6, and 8-7. We were tied at 2-4, 6, and 8. Monett has led since they took the 9-8 lead. Monett led 11-10 at the end of the 1st quarter. They have not looked back. Kylie Wilson, Vela Smith can't handle the pass cleanly. There's a loose ball, held ball. Possession to Mount Vernon.
Ball,
Madison Rinker back in for the Lady Mountaineers.
For the Lady Mountaineers, number 13, Madison Rinker.
So Mount Vernon with the ball. They'll be hosting Hollister on Monday, January 13th. Monett will be hosting Springfield Catholic on Monday, January 13th. Monett and Mount Vernon varsity boys will come up after this one. Turnover by Mount Vernon. It goes out of bounds. Abby Inman in for Monett, replacing Vela Smith.
Check in for Mount Vernon, number 12.
Kinley Idemiller back in for Mount Vernon.
Edelman. Edenbiller.
And Monett gives it right back on the turnover. It looked like Callie Hohensee couldn't decide whether to shoot it or pass it. The ball went out of bounds. Monett a couple of games ago against Branson had 32 turnovers, lost that ball game 46-35, but had a good road win Monday, defeating Seneca 66-37. A steal by Monett, outlet to Hohensee. She will drive and score on the layup.
Basket by Hohensee.
Hohensee with 4 threes. That's her first 2-point field goal. She has 14 points. At the other end, Schubert is fouled. .26 lead, the largest of the night for the Lady Cubs. Finley Wilson, the foul.
Free throw line for the Lady Mountaineers, number 32.
Her third.
Schubert, 2 shots.
Emmy Schubert to the stripe. Got 18 points so far. First one good. There's her 19th point.
Checking into the game for the Lady Cubs, number 22, Meredith Merriman.
Meredith Merriman in for Monett. Replacing Kylie Wilson. Schubert looking for a 20-point night. Free throw is no good as it bounces out. Hallie Shane the rebound for Monett. Both Shane and Merriman had good performances down at Seneca on Monday. Here's a foul.
Mount Vernon foul on number 24, Taylor Gaddy.
Got to go on Taylor Gaddy, her second.
Team second.
Again, in the last 11 meetings between these two programs, Monett's only had 1 win against the Lady Mountaineers. It was a recent win, February 12th of 2024 in Mount Vernon. Monett was victorious 50-43. But in the district tournament, Mount Vernon ended Monett's season by winning 64-47. Finley Wilson, great pass to Abby Inman. She finds Shane on the left baseline. A last touch by Monett, according to referee Mike Vining. In that matchup at Seneca on Monday, Hallie Shane, 15 points, 12 rebounds. Merriman, 15 points, 10 boards. Here's a run out by Hohensee, and she scores. Another steal in a basket for the Lady Cubs, and Hohensee now with 16. 63-36. Monett by 27, largest lead of the night. I guess you could still say afternoon at 5:17. Here's a foul committed by Monett. It goes on Finley Wilson. She's got 4. Finley Wilson, Hallie Shane, Callie Hohensee, and Meredith Merriman all with 4 fouls. Here's Madison Rinker back to the free throw line. Went 1 for 2 her last trip. First one is up and good. Monett up 63-37. Rinker gets 1 more. And the free throw is good. Monett by 25 with 2:36 remaining in the game. Pass intended for Merriman, taken away by Schubert. Outlet pass to Rogerson, and a Monett foul at half court. And that will be 5 on Hohensee, and she will sit down with 16 points. Had just 3 points in the first half. 13 of those points coming after halftime, and she gets a nice round of applause.
End of game for Monett, number 1, Kylie Wilson. Correction, number 14.
Mackenzie Waterman coming in for Merriman. First free throw for Rogerson, no good. She'll get 1 more. Mount Vernon 14 of 23 from the free throw line. Monett 9 for 11. So Mount Vernon shot a lot of free throws. Second one no good. Shane the defensive rebound. And a foul on Emmy Schubert. Rogerson is also there, and Rogerson will actually be the one that gets the foul, her first. 2:25 remaining in the ball game. 63-38 Monett. Lady Cubs looking to go to 6-5 on the year and 2-0 in conference play, having defeated both Seneca and Mount Vernon this week. 2 teams both in the Monett district. Aurora, Cassville, East Newton, Seneca, Mount Vernon, Monett, the 6 teams in that district, Class 4 District 12. Monett will play at Aurora February 10th. Monett will play at Cassville February 3rd, and they host East Newton January 30th. They already have victories over Seneca and trying to do it tonight against Mount Vernon. Monett with the ball, up 63-38. Right side, Kylie Wilson. Right baseline, Finley Wilson. Back to Kylie. Monett in no hurry to shoot the basketball with this big lead and just 2 minutes to play. Bayla Smith just outside the left block to Waterman. Loose ball inside picked up by Monett. And the ball out of bounds. Here is Mila Williams, the 4'11" freshman, now in for Monett, replacing Kylie Wilson. Hallie Shane to inbound. She's had a good night with 11 points. And again, probably as many rebounds. She averages a double-double, 11 and 10. They call an over and back on Monett. It looked like Mount Vernon's Kenley Idemiller may have touched the basketball, but official rules she did not. The Monett turnover gives it back to Mount Vernon with a minute 44 to play in the game. 63-38 Lady Cubs. This game turned in the second quarter when Monett went on both an 8-0 run and a 10-0 run in that quarter. Led at halftime 30-18, and they have not looked back. A Mount Vernon turnover gives it back to Monett. Lady Cubs outscored the Lady Mountaineers in the third quarter, 17-12. They've outscored them in every quarter, 11-10 in the first, 19-8 in the second, 17-12 in the third. And they lead it here 63-38, so they've outscored them in the fourth, 16-8, with a minute 26 to play. Shane bouncing it to Mila Williams. Finley Wilson, pass intended for Shane. Nearly stolen by Mount Vernon. They're going to rule it out of bounds on a last touch by Monett. Andrea Villa now in for Monett, a 5'7" freshman. Along with Beatrice Valdez, a 5'7" freshman. And Mount Vernon turns it over. They were looking for Schubert down low, and the pass too low went out of bounds. Dusty Killingsworth just kind of hanging his head down right now. Not a whole lot you can say. 1:06 to go, 63-38 lead for Monett. Monett's season high in points is 74. That came against Galena in the Crane tournament. Waterman, Vayla Smith, 8-footer up, no good. Gets her own rebound back, then has it taken away by Schubert. Smith may have got a finger in the eye accidentally. Mount Vernon on the run out. Layup is good for Ida Miller. An official's timeout. As Vayla Smith going over to the Monett bench, holding her right eye.
Checking in for Monett, number 4, Finley Wilson.
Finley Wilson will check in. Rob Hazelton, the athletic trainer for Monett, checking on Vayla Smith. 40 seconds to play. We'll have a pretty quick post-game show. Got to get again ending this broadcast, and if you're listening or watching, you'll have to click on the Monett versus Mount Vernon boys basketball link to join us for the second game of our doubleheader tonight. Here's a steal by Finley Wilson. 27 seconds left, 63-40 Monett. Mila Williams is fouled.
Mount Vernon foul on number 5, Aubrey Rogerson, her second.
Second foul on Aubrey Rogerson. 23-point lead for Monett with 19 seconds left. Three by Williams, air ball. Rebound Ida Miller. Long pass down court to Taylor Gaddy, and she gives it up to Rogerson for the basket. First two for Aubrey Rogerson. 63-42 Monett with 2 seconds to play. That will do it. Monett, a 21-point win over Mount Vernon tonight, 63-42. Monett improves to 6-5 on the year, 2-0 in the Big 8 Conference. Mount Vernon falls to 4-7 and 0-1 in conference play. Scoring tonight for Monett, Kylie Wilson and Callie Helensey both with 16 points. Hallie Shane and Meredith Merriman both with 11 points. Vayla Smith with 7 and 2 points for Abby Inman. For Mount Vernon, Emmy Schubert, a game-high 19 points. Cheyenne Bieber finished with 12 points. Tegan Hoover with 4. Madison Rinker 3. Aubrey Rogerson 2, and 2 for Kenley Idemiller. Mount Vernon will host Hollister on Monday. Monett will host Springfield Catholic on Monday. Coming up next, we'll have the boys contest between the Mountaineers and the Cubs. And again, that will be on a separate broadcast link on either the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live, or here on MHSCubs.com. You'll have to click on the boys broadcast link here in a few moments. Final score in the girls game, the Monett Lady Cubs 63, the Mount Vernon Lady Mountaineers 42. This is Mike McClure saying thanks so much for joining us, and so long for just a while.
You've been listening to Monett High School Sports on MHSCubs.com. Tonight's game was sponsored by Vaughn Dirtworks, ASI Architectural Systems Incorporated, Nessel Road and Roberts, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Davis & Son, Bass Equipment, Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau, 3D Corporate Solutions, Lawrence County Record, Marionville Power Sports, First State Bank, Circle M Meats, Bennett Wormington Funeral Home, EFCO, Stay Clear, Wild Wild Lights, Shane's Heating and Air, Grand Tire, Jimmy Mitchell Motors, Coast to Coast, Tyson Foods, Scott Smith Farmers Insurance, Clay Power, Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, Price Cutter, the CPA Group, Wintech, Randall Mosry and Randall, Andy Brandt Shelter Insurance, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, Quick Draw Gun, Morton Buildings, Buchanan Funeral Home, Great Dave's Coffee, Crown Double K Realty, Monett Mufflers and More, Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens, High Five Sports Grill, Jack Henry, Jim Bass Electric and Refrigeration, Jamie Lenz, Joe's Tree Service, Home Shield Pest Control, The Washery Laundromat, Sonic Drive-In, Danae's Virtual Desk, Rollo Insurance, Schreiber Foods, Lili Asian Buffet and Dining, Cox Health, Monett Athletic Booster Club, Remax Properties, Klaus Family Dentistry, Windmill Ridge Golf Course, Prime Cut, Jim Haston Edward Jones, Tombstone Solutions, Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, and K Concrete. MHSCubs.com is a division of McClure Broadcasting, LLC. For an up-to-date broadcast schedule, as well as to listen to the archived broadcast of this game, go to MHSCubs.com. Thanks for listening.